How did this guy, a dude who looks like he just woke up from a nap in a haunted Hot Topic, become the most trusted voice in internet commentary? I mean, seriously, his name is MoistCr1TiKaL. His thumbnails look like he made them in Microsoft Paint, and his tone rarely changes, and yet he's one of the most influential creators alive, bar none. But this is the formula: deadpan delivery, internet drama, and more W's than a fighting game montage. And that's saying something, especially as a fighting game fan myself. And this is the MoistCr1TiKaL formula and how Charlie became the final boss of content creation, if you want to call it that. Firstly, let's talk about his accidental brand. Before he was MoistCr1TiKaL, he was just Penguin Zero, a name that sounds like it belongs on a Neopets leaderboard. He started uploading to YouTube, I think in like 2007. No face cam, no high res mic, no goal of becoming a brand, just low effort, low energy, low key, genius content. But even back then, the voice was unmistakable, a mix of dry sarcasm, blunt honesty, and the comedic timing of a guy who's always 5 seconds away from roasting you. And it's always freaking hilarious. What makes it so fascinating, though, is that nothing about his brand follows the YouTube meta. There's no custom emojis, no flashy intros, no smash that like button energy. Instead, he leaned completely into being him. And of course, people loved it. Because where most creators felt like marketers, Moist felt like a guy you knew from school. But instead of talking about sports or girls, he was dropping nuclear takes about flash games and bad movie tie-ins. Also look up his movie reviews, equally hilarious as the rest of his content. And over time, that voice became the backbone of a completely accidental but unstoppable brand. He basically became the king of the weird internet. And we'll dive more into that here in a second. There's one thing Charlie does better than just about anyone. It's surfing the absolute chaos of the internet. Bad influencers, shady YouTubers, unhinged Twitch bans, crypto scams, dudes marrying AI girlfriends. If it's weird, MoistCr1TiKaL will find it and then roast it with a complete deadpan straight face. What makes his commentary hit so hard, though, isn't just the deadpan tone. It's that he treats dumb internet stuff with the exact right amount of seriousness. He doesn't scream, doesn't fake outrage. He just talks about it like your smartest, most sarcastic friend ever. But therein lies the magic. He doesn't overplay the drama, he dissects it. And his takes, they're often more honest, more logical, and more reasoned than the actual news. Which is why even mainstream outlets have started quoting him, which is kind of crazy to think about. Because somewhere along the line, this chaotic, neutral voice of the internet became a voice of reason. Now let's talk about how Charlie went from just making content to owning the space around it. First, there's Moist Esports, a team name that sounds like a meme, but actually wins real championships and has real talent behind it. From Guilty Gear, Rocket League, I think Apex Legends, he's built a winning team by backing underdogs and players other orgs overlooked. Why? Because it's never been about clout. It's about doing things differently and always doing them well. He's mentioned several times before too that I think he loses a considerable amount of money on esports. It's not even really a huge profit center for him. He just loves it because he's passionate about it. And I think he also genuinely loves helping others. And same story with Godslap, his violent, ridiculous comic series that shouldn't work but somehow does. And yes, I own every single issue. And when he partners with brands, he only picks the ones he actually uses. No scam coins, no shady VPNs, and no weird mobile games. He even roasts bad sponsors mid-video, so sponsors beware. And that's rare. That's respect. And it's turned MoistCr1TiKaL into something YouTube doesn't see very often. A creator who can expand without feeling the need to sell out. But there's a reason why people can't stop watching everything he puts out. It's because Moist's formula works, because it's timeless. He doesn't chase trends. Trends chase him, in fact. He'll upload 10-minute commentary videos on some insane lawsuit, then stream chess, then drop a short about a dog that somehow stole a car. And all of it feels cohesive because he's not performing for you. He's just existing on camera, and it's funny and real and weirdly comforting. And also, to add to that, the perfect upload cadence. Yeah, I said that. Perfect upload cadence. Change my cadence. A loyal community that knows his humor, and a sixth sense for when something is going to pop off online. And you've got a creator who feels like the algorithm was made for him. Also, let's be honest, it helps that Charlie's voice is the YouTube equivalent of a weighted blanket. But how is he the final boss of content? Well, Charlie didn't grow his audience by being louder, he grew it by being smarter. While other creators fight for thumbnails and hype and viral shorts like me, he just keeps doing what he's always done. He speaks his mind, he finds the weirdest stories, but he's also absurdly chill about it all. He is the formula. And ironically, that's why no one else can copy him. Because what works for MoistCr1TiKaL only works for MoistCr1TiKaL. I don't know if anyone even comes close. So the next time you see a random drama video blow up with a deadpan dude saying, "This is the worst thing I've ever seen," remember, it's not just commentary. It's content creation. MoistCr1TiKaL style. As always, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, sub, share if your voice is deeper after watching this, and I will for sure see you in the next one. Peace easy.